good day, my good loving humans. Good day, good day, good day. Are we up and running? It seems so. Here we are, ready to be completely present, ready to keep the main thing the main thing. Travelers up the street called trust, headed to the ultimate destination that is the tower of power, that is the understanding of self, man. Here we are, ready to climb into our super suits. Here we are setting the container, a deviation. I'm a living sunset, lightning is in my bones. Push me to the edge, but my will is stone, 'cause I believe in a better way. Fools will be fools and wise will be wise, but I will look this world straight in the eyes, 'cause I believe in a better way. My good humans, here we are taking action, making the proactive choice of planting our feet in front of us and saying that freedom is at our feet, that we can be free from the past and unafraid of the future because we are practiced at being present. Here we are, ready to flex our willpower muscle by being completely still. And that is the reason for the deviation today, the reason for the opening to have strayed. The reasoning is my fascination with continuing to be forever still with will. Whilst the body requires motion to be strong, the mind needs quiet, needs stillness, needs unseen gymnastics, an unseen gymnasium, to build lean, responsive willpower that can run this marathon of daily stress and decision-making and relationship challenges, all that we face. It is not like the intellect, which, when flexed, becomes malleable. Rather, it is like a muscle which can tire, and yet it doesn't become full or heavy. Rather, it's like a tank that can be emptied. That is what willpower is. And when willpower is lost, impulsivity steps in. Whatever it is that you're connected to in your reactiveness. So yes, of course, we want to be fun-loving humans and be impulsive and, yeah, man, enjoy the world and all that, of course. And if you want to exhibit will, you have to recognize how will and impulsiveness are connected. How when will is lacking, reactions and impulsivity will be the elixir, a la bad habits. Yeah? So indeed, unlike a muscle, the tank just gets emptied. It doesn't get full. It doesn't get heavy. Somehow it gets light because we're just reacting instead of responding. It is our need to hold on and in our inability to very often see that which is right in front of us that is really bad for us, despite how good it might initially make us feel. So now, think about your will in that way, and how so many times your willpower has indeed prevented you from doing some really crazy, awful things. Yes? Indeed. Yes, indeed. So, for today, let us investigate that will. Let us be with this willpower that brings us here, that brought you to this space to begin with, right? That is why you come here. So let us look at that. Let us investigate what it is. And let us ensure that we are not impulsive in a bad way. So how do we get there from here? We get there with a failing voice, apparently. How do we get there from here? We get there by going within, into our best selves, with beginner's minds, with patience, with faith, and with devotion, rather than impatience, indifference, and mistrust. Let us for now become who we're meant to be today, because this meditation, it seeks to let loose your impulsiveness. It seeks to connect you to the universe that is you. It seeks to boldly go where no one has gone before, deeper and deeper into the epicenter of your circle, because a focused mind is a concentrated mind, and a concentrated mind is a satisfied mind. So say we all. Curiosity. I know that I want to believe. So, let us begin to breathe. If you're seated, your feet are to the floor and your palms are in your lap. If you're lying down, each limb is touching a surface. If you are in the lotus, I dare say you know what to do. And if you're standing like me, legs shoulder width apart, a little Tai Chi is in order here so that you don't, tip over. These are going to be beautiful breaths, filling the diaphragm with air like an accordion. We're going to bring the air up into the chest and up into the head. As Wim Hof says, fully in and fully out. As we do that, we'll have a light pause at the top and a free fall down. Relaxing and letting the air disperse. And as you go, goodness, I'm so sorry. As you go, there we go. As you go, I really do clear my throat before this whole thing starts. This may make you a little lightheaded or a little nauseous, and that is okay. That is okay. So, in through the nose, out through the mouth, completely aware of all that is around you, leaving your senses as you have them and what you have wide open. Aware. Let us begin to breathe. Breathing deep and release. 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 3, breathing deep and release. 2, breathing deep and release. 1 final time, breathing deep and release. This time allowing the breath to fold into your physiology, allowing your lids to flutter closed at your own pace, and focusing your attention onto the outer body as we transition to the body scan. Focusing down on the outer membrane, your outer shell, to the lower limbs as you have them, if you have, and what you have. Feet, ankles, toes, fascia of the soles, calves, knees, and joints, long hamstrings, weighty quads, thick glutes. All together, draw them in, squeezing down, creating tension, focused attention, noticing the tension in the lower limbs, and that as you take hold of one muscle, you lose focus of another. Take them all together, hold them tightly, and when you have them, loose, let go, finding the root, the line of the chakra, the base of the spine, the sacral and solar plexus, the heart center, the brain belly, the rib cage, as you have and what you have, the ribs, miles of digestive tract, the stomach, all together drawing in, squeezing down the root, holding tight the abdomen, squeeze down the pectoral, tightly wind the torso, and when you have it, focused, overriding tension, let go. Let go and let loose. Finding the stress center of the upper back and shoulders, the neck, as you have them, if you have them, what you have, bicep and tricep, forearm and wrist and palm and digits, all together. Draw them in. Squeeze down. Holding tight. Focused attention. Overriding tension. And when you have it, all together, loose, let go, and find the head, sealing off the helmet in, as you have and if you have and what you have of eyes and sockets of ears and lobes, teeth, tongue, gums, skin of the cheeks, sinus, throat, follicles of hair, crown, all together, squeeze down, drawing in, creating tension, focused attention. And when you have it all together, let go. Letting go of the outer body, the outer shell, the membrane. Letting go to the vibration of the tone, the reverberation of voice. Letting go of each distraction, of each thought bubble. Release without attachment. Letting go to the inner glow of the inner body, letting go to the sunshine beaming from your pocket, letting go to the center of your circle, feeling this moment, feeling the expanse of your self-awareness as the crystal clear you comes into focus, as consciousness rises, filling your sphere of influence, as you use your will to choose imagination, to be the artist of you, the creator of an image. Each artist uses an instrument, be it pen, brush, chisel, guitar, drum, voice. Choose your instrument for now. And with long, smooth strokes, strums or hums on the vast expanse of your self-awareness, create the image of a fan. Circular, colors come. Let the tones tell you. This fan that will fuel. As you flow, you connect to the connection that is flowing inside of you, to the electric surging free, to the cosmic you, to the universe that is you. You set the scene. You create this image. Allow it now to float in the expanse that is all around you. Let go of your instrument. Let go of your imagination. Let go of free will. And in consciousness, be. If you have been here before, be for the first time. In the complexity is simplicity. Be with your image. See this fan that will fuel your will, pushing air through all that is you. With the hand of your mind's eye now, reach for your scene, holding it up to the sunshine that is beaming from your pocket. Smooth it into a ball that will exist as a universe inside of you. Holding the ball out in front of you now. Peer one more time into the scene and see this fan for fueling your will. And release the ball, allowing it to drop and splash into the center of your circle. And as it splashes down, as the ripple pushes forth, let go of all you do not know. Let go of all that you may not understand. Let go of all that you cannot control, because that is okay. And as you feel that ripple pushing forth, as you feel the pulse, feel the growing of your circle expanding from your acceptance. And now, in affirmation and out loud if you can, say, I will use my self-awareness to focus on what I can control. I will use my free will to focus on what I can control. I will use my imagination to focus on what I can control. I will use consciousness to focus on what I can control. I am the programmer, and this is my program. In between the stimulus and the response is where we stand in the center of our circles, where we have the power and the freedom to choose our responses. So say we all. And now, call your attention back to a light breath, and with a breath light, allow the world back on to the outer shell, the outer membrane, the outer body, onto the head and neck and shoulders. With a light breath, your attention on a breath light, call your attention back on to the body, on to the heart center. With a light breath and a breath light, take hold of your root, calling your attention on to the body, the upper and lower limbs as you have them, if you have, and all that you have of what you have. Calling your attention back to the stomach and brain belly, beginning now to flutter open your lids, focusing on the you of now, the you of this moment, the focused you, the sharpened you, the you who is not broken, the you that knows that you can use the power of your imagination to see yourself long enough in any situation to choose your responses. The you that knows that you are not the drop in the ocean, that you are the ocean in the drop, and that we are the tide. My good humans, welcome back to that place you never left. If you have that cold water, do drink it down. Let us kickstart that metabolism. It is going to be a day. Indeed, it will be. If you have the time, please spend the time writing down, how will you use the image of the fan to fuel your will? What did your fan look like? Was it a traditional fan? Was it a ceiling fan? Was it one of those pumping fans? I wonder, how will you fuel your willpower today when you are feeling empty, when you are feeling impulsive, like I need a drink, or I need a piece of chocolate cake, or I need to go out and say something really ridiculous that I'm going to regret 10 minutes later on the internet? Like that kind of stuff. How will you use these images today to be more mindful later on when the world is bearing down upon you? When your ego is dragging you down that dark alley or holding you under, how will you use it? Write it all down, my good humans, write it all down. The song today is Better Way by my man Ben Harper. Peace and love, my good humans. If you need me, reach me. All you got to do is call, and I will do my best to be there. Yeah. Indeed, I will try. Stay safe. We'll see you back here tomorrow.